should be able. You should be able to catch my Twitch now because I low-key stopped the stream because nobody was on it. But if you want to hop on, Malik, hey, hop on. I think it's gonna follow Blue Slime. All right, let's look at the. All right, 186. Let's do some math real quick. 186 multiplied by 2 is what? 372. 372 with a padding of how much is the padding here? We have a padding of what? A padding of 18. So 372 plus 18. 18 multiplied by 2 as well because we have double 18, right? 408. So 408 should be the width. 408. Boom. Quick math. Essentially, I think this is the better way to go in terms of layout. I mean, this makes more sense. And I can just remove the linked out interface here and I can export this to be better. So we're going to export this. So convert selection, and we should be fine. All right, nice. It's taking quite a bit. Do I just like abort the upload here? Oh, never mind. I guess. Let's try again. Let's try again. It should work now. Okay, nice. All right. Nice work. But I look, you gotta call my bank up because like they said they were gonna redo my card, but they didn't send it to me, and I was like, what? So yeah. Let's right click this, insert object model, drop this in here. Holy crap. So a couple of things. Where'd the image go? Oh shit. Okay, let's try to fix that. Sometimes auto layouts, I think not much. Alright, let's try opening the extension again and try convert selection. Okay, now it's actually uploading it. Nice, nice, nice. You had 100 concurrent users game over the summer. Nice. I better export or something. No, I can import it probably. Alright, let's delete this and import the new one. Insert import roblox model, better export. So the image is not even coming in, or is it here and I'm not aware of it? UI corner close, UI grid, UI laptop layout, UI list layout, UI grid, assets, images. Do I have any images myself outside of the game though? No. Only made 45K before I died. Hey, that's still money though. What are some languages to learn or projects for an intern? I would say for an intern. Whoa, you said what would I low-key didn't read your message, Blue Lime Soldier. Let me read. In my second year with comp sci, what's some things to learn since I'm only learning C++ for now? I would say figure out what you want to do, whether it's web dev, mobile dev, whatever, quote unquote dev, and learn the tools to build those solutions and then go from there. Because the reason why I say this is because in software dev, you can do whatever you want, realistically. Once you've like mastered one niche, it's always very easy to transfer, right? Because the code does not change. Yes, the way it's written change, but what it's actually doing does not really change. So it's very easy to transfer your knowledge. So find something you're interested in and focus on building projects outside of school. Focus on building unique projects outside of school that you can speak towards in your application. That will help you like even like catch eyes in the process of getting an internship. I would say go to hackathons as well. Going to hackathons, posting on LinkedIn about them. You don't have to be too serious on LinkedIn. I myself, I troll on LinkedIn a whole lot. I'm personally known in my friend group to troll on LinkedIn. I'm the LinkedIn troll guy, right? So yeah, there's literally like you can do however you want, right? But make sure you're putting yourself out there, going to hackathons, building cool projects, and just talking and meeting a lot of people. That's gonna help you because at the end of the day, getting a job in software engineering at this current stage is low key kind of luck, but you can find your way to maximize that luck, right? Do I do any vulnerability testing with my code? Not necessarily, but I do think about it. Like as I'm writing, I'm like, hey, is it possible for the player to exploit this specific system? And if it is, I just like take note down and figure out how do I fix it technically. What type of project? I can't think of an idea. You see, that issue can always be solved by this principle I like to follow. Okay, the best way to figure out a project idea is to look at your life and be like, hey, what in my life pisses me off and how can I use code to fix it, right? Not only is that going to get you a project that you're probably going to be working on for quite a bit, it's also going to give you a story to that project, right? So somebody asks you, hey, why did you create this project? You'd be like, oh yeah, I had a hard time washing the dishes. I created a robot that washed the dishes for me, right? And you have a story that you can follow through, right? Which is really, really important. Also, because you actually have that problem, you're going to build a somewhat good solution, and you're gonna know when a solution does not work, right? So that's gonna help you like just create like a go-to project in general, right? So follow that principle. It's gonna get you to have a project that might have more users because the chances of you having a problem makes other people have it as well. So like that entire philosophy is multifaceted, where you're like it kind of solves all the issues I've found with building projects. So yeah. Where's the best place to learn about secure coding practices? Honestly, I don't know. Probably a book. I haven't looked into like any like online like forums just for practicing like security because it all depends, right? It depends in many different places and areas. So like for example, security in mobile development might look very different from security on the web. Like security in on embedded systems might look very differently from security like in wherever else. You know what I mean? So it all depends. What's my passion projects? Well, I have multiple passion projects. You can see this is my like magnum opus, my child. It's called Icarus. It's an open source Valorant strategy creator. It's a tool to allow Valorant players to plan strategies inside the game of Valorant, outside the game of Valorant. And the entire shtick here is that Valorant's a hero shooter, meaning it has different characters with different abilities that always update constantly, right? So without having a platform that brings in all that data, including the characters, including visualizations from their abilities, it's impossible to plan strategies for Valorant. And I do that. I bring in all the like abilities, even making sure they're exactly one for one, exactly one for one with the map, right? Which was a pain to get working, but it works now, right? And as well as adding other note-taking tools like drawing, adding text, adding images, adding YouTube videos, a whole bunch of stuff I just put in there and made it open source. And yeah. Alrighty. Now everything is broken and I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, a couple of things. Can I close button? Can I move it? It's funny it worked for the let me delete this, honestly. Convert to auto layouts to convert to scale, right? I did that. And honestly, I regret making this a grid. I'm just gonna make it a list. Go hit me. I don't care. And then now maybe it'll work, question mark. I'm having a hard time believing this. Can I just turn this entire thing to a button? What am I making right now? I am making a Roblox game and I'm working on UI for it. Give me exactly 1 second though to look at Roblox to Figma. I just want to look at this specific thing and go to the GitHub. They have more detailed information on the GitHub that I'm willing to look for. Not that much. GitHub repo, and then I want to look at it. Oh, all right. Let's see. So currently supported. Blah 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 blah. Right. Um. I'm looking for creating frames. There's 2 ways to create frames. Okay, that's fine, right? Okay. All right. Should I be exporting with this as well, or only small selections? I'm very curious about that. Um, how to build uploading images, buttons, scrolling frame. Scroll on the movie container if you want it to be able to scroll. For a button, include button in the name of blah blah blah. Prepare a group frame. Backgrounds can be added with a child named background. Does not support radio gradients. For image button, include button in the name of the image. Ah, that's cool. Okay, that makes sense. I would say, might as well make it an image, right? I mean, it's not. There's not worth doing anything else. Let's see, background transparency, color, stroke, all of that, right? Text, ellipses, buttons. Images, not case sensitive. General guidance. All right. We are gonna nuke that portion, and we should be fine. Visible. This is visible. So this low-key works. This is fire, right? We have linked out. We open it. We can close it. We can actually open the actual, like, post making UI, which is here. So technically, I kind of want to make linked out a little bit larger, like wider, in terms of like width. So we can do this. Slightly wider, so it actually covers like this. And of course, best way to make sure that it's still centered on the screen is I should go back to the position. I probably shouldn't have done it like that. Let's go back. Let's undo what we just did, because we just low-key messed up right there. Because now it was in the center of the screen, and now I'm just like messing it up by putting my own values there. All right, so size for the X size, we can say 0.9 and 0.9, 0.5. Ooh, no, I said 0.5, 0.9, 0.5. 0.9, 0.5. Ooh, I did not write that correctly. There. All right. So now it's wider than the other UI, so it can fit within this space, right? Which is what we want ideally. I'd want to just be able to, let's even see if that works. If I just plop this right here, boom, it low-key looks fire if I do that. Okay, bet. All right, good to know. Stuff like this is really important to know. What am I making right now? I'm making a Roblox game called Build a B2B Simulator. Okay, so this UI works, that UI works, and once they post, they will be able to do all of that stuff, right? That's the full LARP UI page. I wonder if my builder has made any progress yet. It doesn't look like he has. All right. We will figure that one out later. Okay, so once we add all these buttons, I mean, let's run it. Let's run the game. Let's just see, right? Run the game. We have all these buttons. We click bloop, 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 bloop. And let's see if we change the UI size. It still maintains. Yes, I like that. Except like this kind of gets messed up, and this gets messed up as well. So we'll fix that. But overall, It's scaling with width seems to be going very, very well, and using scale size, right? That's really important. And of course, we'll make the close button work, as well as making all the other places work as well. What's the progress today? We've gotten this UI in. The one thing, that's PMOing me right now is trying to get give me a second. It's trying to get the computer interface in. It's no bueno right now, which kind of sucks. I think I'll put it in, and I'll see. Apply aspect ratio globally. Apply padding to auto layouts. I mean, it should be fine, no? Everything is like, and let's say button, right? And I put button within it, and all of that jazz has been done. You know what? I'm just gonna export this entire frame. I can't have possibly made that much of an egregious mistake. What's the problem? The problem is that when I import it, it's not importing properly. Length out homepage. Make a post frame, nav bar. Oh, okay. Where's the position of this though? Position is scale. Oh, and this is not what I want. This is what I want. And where's the position of this? Ooh, not remotely where I want it to be. That's lucky buns. Do this. Zeros. Zeroed. All right, nice. Zeroed, right? Position size is you know what? I'm gonna move this all the way up here. I'm gonna delete this portion. I'm gonna get this here. I'm gonna minimize all the stuff I don't need. Visible nuke. Visible nuke as well. Why is it still showing these? Oh, because I'm playing the game. Oh my god. I might be the smartest human alive. I've been making a whole bunch of changes while the game is playing. Oh my god, wait. I might be a genius. I might be a genius, bro. Oh my god. An IQ too high? Question mark, guys? Alright, now if we change the position of this. Ooh, that looks horrible. It's fine, don't worry. Everything will fix itself in due time. You can take this, nuke this as well. Whole lot of issues here. I think I'm gonna start doing a lot of the stuff individually instead of like massively trying to do everything at once. I think that's the main issue here. So I mean, this is fine. We can just go through here. UI list layout, probably not necessary. Oh, it's the same thing where it keeps putting unnecessary UI list layouts in places that are absolutely not necessary. So you can take this out, right? And am I anti-Ola's brother? Yes, I am. Text scaled, and we can get this up. Close, boy. This is just wrong. Right? It should be like at least big enough to, you know what? Let's fix this. Let's go to the text. Let's go to anchor point. Let's make anchor point 0.5, 0.5. 0.5, and then we make the position of the text. I'm just gonna go in here and make it 0.5, 0.5 as well. And now the size of the text should not even, I mean, size is relative. I'm not even sure if, is there a way I can make it to like these, I guess 1:1. It's probably better, right? And then we can just add, I guess, padding on the top here. Does it have padding? I mean, even if we put text in the button, right? Does it have any padding around it? Truncate, transparency, text color, text stroke, text size. Close, right? And then we have the text color be like what, white or something. And then we put text scaled on it as well. And if I just like make this not visible. Are we playing Roblox? We're making Roblox game. Okay. But the issue with this is that there's no freaking way to put padding around this text, right? Kind of sucks. I mean, where would this even be? How to put padding in text button Roblox Studio. How do you even put padding in Roblox Studio in general? Employment game in Roblox, essentially. Yeah, we're making like a LinkedIn simulator. Oh wait, I can just insert a UI padding. Oh, that is so goated. All right, let's undo our atrocities real quick. We're gonna have no text here, and I'm just gonna undo my atrocity. So make this visible, and then we're gonna plop in a padding here, padding, UI padding, boom, and then you can go into the padding and then adjust a couple of things. I wish there was a way to do all the padding at once, but who cares? Two. Oh yeah. That is okay. So 1 1 1 sounds about right. 1 1 1 and then 1. Right. I mean, it looks right enough. How much time did I spend on it? I've only spent like what, 6 to 7 days on it. Alright, my bad. That's my bad. Loki, that deserves me just getting kicked out. Only 6 to 7 days. For some reason, I'm not getting my image here. Let me export this as an image. Give me a second. Actually, I just do have this image now. It's fine. I'll export it. Did I learn all the things? Yes, within those 6 to 7 days. Yes. It's not in here. Oh my god. Okay, I'll just export the raw image we have right here. Where is it at? Laptop view. We have the close button. It's the button bar. Oh wait. Where's the image at? Well, wait. That's why I wasn't exporting the image with it, because I don't know where the image is. Wait, I genuinely don't know where that is. Oh. This is the application code. This is. Oh, because it's in the fill. Why would I want to be there? Can I get this out? Oh my god, bro. I think just Ash is just throwing. I'm learning for like 3 months, but school keeps nerfing me. Yeah, bro. Having school just like going back and forth is always such a bunch things. Hi, I came across your TikTok. Would like to work with you. I specialize in making shorts. Low key, I haven't made any money off TikTok yet, so I'm not even open to like have people like do stuff, because I don't like when people work for free, bro. That shit is so bad. So the moment I start making money, eventually, like I'll put up like a position up, like make a video on that, and yeah. So that's my entire shtick. Bro, I'm low-key excited for Elder. Why's my phone like playing like videos? Okay. I can just get this from where I generated it, low key. Let's go to Gemini and get the image. Yes, this is the image I want. Okay. Alright, let's upload this into Roblox just to make my life easier. I'm not doing any of that jazz. Is the image downloaded? There it is. Alright. We're just gonna go into F2. We're gonna call this wallpaper. And can I just upload this? I guess. I guess. Okay. Okay, that's it. And if I go to images, is it gonna be there? Oh, there it is. Oh, nice. Oh, I can make the floor just the image? Wow. Okay, that is bad and cool at the same time. Turn the music down slightly. All right, bet. Where's that at? Oh, I can just turn it down from my side. That's all right. What do you do at Amazon? I haven't done my Amazon internship yet. It's gonna be in the summer of 2026, and I low-key don't even know what team I'm gonna be on yet. So that's on them to decide that. I think I'm gonna be doing that like in March or something. You can do a stream where sometimes a viewer and you can work on a mini project. Should I do a challenge where I try to build a calculator and like I try to speed run a calculator? I do like build a calculator speed run. Intern at Tesla the summer after. That's if they let me in, bro. I'm gonna apply, but like still. Versus a viewer, lol. Yo, I'm down. I'm down. Fastest to build a fully functioning calculator. We need requirements. So the competition would definitely need requirements, though. I'm cracked at leak code. Actually, the opposite, bro. I haven't done any. But I'm sure if I put in more time on it, I will be like good at it. But I don't have time for that TS. Because leak code is low-key kind of buns, bro. Oh, there it is. That's what I was missing. All right. Also, the text not texting is so funny. I think it's the unneeded UI list layout. Like, that is not needed at all. Am I good at algorithms? Yeah, most of them. I should be able to like write out most of them. The only one that low-key kicked my ass is because I actually needed it for my application was Douglas Pecker. Yo, I need to watch my words, but I hate you, Douglas Pecker. Cause tell me why I had to like do a line simplification algorithm, and it was let me show you what I'm talking about. This is my app. No, this is my app right here. Oops. Okay, so I had to do a line simplification algorithm for my application because like there was an issue with drawing where whenever you drew something, it would be like stair stepping and just like way too many points at times, right? So essentially what I had to do like to simplify and like kind of solve those issues was to apply a line simplification algorithm after they finished drawing the line, right? So if you look at like this right here, I draw the line, blah, blah, blah. Notice how it kind of looks a little bit rough, and then when I leave it, boom, it gets like really smooth and very simplified. That's because I'm running an algorithm on the background. Please tell me you didn't make it open. Oh, it's open source. Wait, why are you hating on it though? Like I feel like making it open source was just fire because I low-key just built it just for fun anyways. How's it going, dude? Yeah, open source is literally meta, bro. That's the most meta way for people to look at your code and be like, wow, look at this guy is goated. And they can go to your GitHub and be like, yo, This guy has like 50 stars on his project. Is he Jesus? And then boom, that's when all the HUDs, all the comp sci HUDs start flooding in. Start hitting up your LinkedIn DMs like, yo, it's been a while. No, that never happens, by the way. I'm just capping now. Now I'm just capping. All right, let's go back to getting this image. Bro said LinkedIn HUDs. I'm telling you, the LinkedIn HUDs is real, bro. It's just because you're not looking right, bro. You're not looking right. The moment you start having motion on LinkedIn, that's the moment they start coming up. Like all those little like promoters that be sending you like messages, it's gonna be LinkedIn HUDs soon. Just wait. I think I've hit like peak brain rot right now. Like I think it's over. Gonna set that location to SF. That is facts though. If you're not an SF, the HUDs won't want you. And you gotta be a startup founder as well, bro. If you're not an SF and not a startup founder, what are you doing? Are you throwing the match, bro? Low key. This is not even remotely helping me. Oh, I realize what this is. All right, let's go into position, and we're just gonna do this. We're just gonna go in here. We're gonna remove this right here, 0, and we're gonna do that to scale of 0.5 and scale of 0.5, and then it's gonna be mad at me for un segundo. That's fine. We actually just gotta go to anchor point of not even, oh, that's wrong. The anchor point of this, rather, anchor point of the text right here, anchor point. We change that to 0.5 and the next one to 0.5. It's still gonna be mad at me, don't worry. We go position. Why is the logo for linked out IO? Shouldn't it be LO? No. LinkedIn is IN, so it should be IO. No, I thought it was gonna be IO, because like if you look at LinkedIn, right, the logo is IN. It's IN. So it would just be IO, no? Ooh. Zero 0.5. 0.5. All right, now that's better. And then to make this like in the same, like this is not even remotely. Wait, why are these not even? What is going on here? These should be in the same like chat. Okay, now this is better. The IO needs to be. Where's this rectangle? The IO needs to be inside of this rectangle. Okay, boom. Okay. Today, what's the best AI note taker for me? The best AI note taker for me is Cluey. If you guys didn't know, Cluey actually transitioned from being a way to cheat on everything to actually be an AI note taker. So yeah, Cluey is the best AI note taker. This is absolutely not sponsored. I don't have Roy Lee right behind me right now. So yeah. No. I'm trolling by the way. I don't use any AI note takers. I just take notes myself. Position. This should be 0.5 now. It makes more sense. Well, that's on the y-axis. I meant on the x-axis. If we make the anchor point though, anchor point officially x, just 0.5. Now we can essentially, I would love to just put a UI layout in this, like in this to list layout, and drop that in there. That fixes my issues. Except now, granola is good. Yes. I added the updated version of your logo to the Discord. All right, let's bet. Let's see this. All right. You know what? I'd love to workshop on this. Can you give me a iron out description of what your app is supposed to be, and I can low-key workshop on this and see if I can come up with a different iteration. You can come on, just like steal ideas, and I can like back and forth with this, because I'm starting to like, it's getting really intriguing thinking about what should this even look like. Because every time I look at it, I feel like, because again, the purpose of your app logo is number one, they need to be able to know what it is the moment they look at it. They gotta like be able to tell. That has to be very simplistic, right? Number two, base colors. Okay, so putting too much like tiny detail in it might not always be the best way to go about it. I think Cluey is gonna die because they market it too much as a consumer app rather than an enterprise. I'm telling you, Cluey is not a note-taking company. Cluey is a marketing agency. They are literally goated at like getting virality. They're more of a marketing agency rather than even a company, right? So whatever they do end up like transitioning in, they're definitely gonna have like users on it because they know how to market themselves and make a whole lot of buzz, right? So I mean, hey, I don't hate on them for that. It's kind of funny. I've seen what they do. But yeah. Also, I kind of put an image on the entire base plate. How do I get rid of it? I can just delete it. Okay. Okay, good. All right, let's get this in. This is the linked out button, right? What is this game all about? It's called Build a B2B Simulator. It's essentially going to be a YC startup game where you make your own startup, you hire interns, and then you scam your investors and keep building your tycoon up and up and up. I'm curious about number one. Why is it not horizontal alignment to be centered? Boom, and then I can have. Is there a spacing in between each one? Of 5. Nice. That's literally it. And then, yep, that's pretty much it. And then, of course, we need to place this entire stick somewhere that actually matters. Oh. Why is the text acting like it's not a part of this entire layout? It should be, right? They're all a part of the same layout. At least it should be. I think Roy's marketing was good at the start, but now it seems too much like a personal brand. I mean, that's literally what it is. It is just a personal brand for him. So yeah, I don't know what he's gonna go through in the next like few years. We'll see. It's a very interesting thing to look at. Yeah, but Roy, if you're trying to sponsor me, hit me up though. Hit me up on my line though. I'm just saying though. Because I feel like me and Roy are really the only people that understand like the entire industry, like low key. Just saying though. Positioning. Yeah, let's take this off to be 0. 0. So now this fits within the entire UI. Nice. I'd love to take this UI list layout and take its starting side. Even this right here, right? I gotta delete this. Yep. Okay. It's fixing itself, guys. All right, and then we go to make this top, and then we add padding on the top of. Whoa. Why is the padding only on the freaking that's very concerning. How do I hook it though? What do you mean how do I hook what? Like what do I hook? Let's see. Getting accepted, then Amazon publicly turning him down was good. Now the videos are too much. Yeah. Hey, but look, now he has a army of UGC minions, bro. I'm telling you, again, What's up with the UGC epidemic? I feel like there's zero comp sci like creators that are not doing UGC, bro. Y'all lock in, bro. Lock in. We gotta actually make actual content. All right, we have this entire thing, right? And application layout, and then hopefully when we like scale our screen. Oh, it does not break. Oh, it totally does break. Okay, let's look into the IO, and let's just make it text scaled. And then when we do this, yes, it remains scaled properly. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go to the linked out text as well, as you can see here. Linked out. Oh, we can have a border on this text. Why don't we just make the, instead of having it be a frame, we can just have the text have a border around itself. That would be cool. So instead of doing this entire stick, we can take this rectangle that we already have, and I can just take this a couple of tips from this guy. Just copy and paste the size and copy and paste on this guy as well. And then what else? Size, positioning does not matter at all. I think the size is the same now. And then essentially I can take the current color of this. This is gonna be background color, right? Background color. And background transparency. They made a, what is it? I know this song. It's freaking, it's by Mass of the Fermenting Dregs. It's fire. Let's do this. Does it have automatic sizing? No, it doesn't. But it doesn't have automatic heights. Because, like, I'm curious about this, right? What makes the... Oh, the border's showing now. Okay. What makes this different from the one previously? Like, we have... Is position different? Position is already handled by the previous one, right? Oh, anchor point might be different as well. You put a little description about it in the Discord, or let me check it. Manage academic performance across multiple semesters. On create semesters at courses, and please start track assignments. Review that the app automatically converts between. Okay, so essentially it's a GPA like tracker, and it's meant to be a rise, right? So my immediate mental image. I'm just gonna do like a quick workshop right now. So I'm thinking of like kind of like how stocks rise, right? 1, 2, something like this, and have like the something academic be at the top here that is rising. So I'm gonna just take this, hit a right, like probably this, round off the points here, so like they look like decent, and then I can take like what, let's go to material icons, because let's just make our life easier, because this is going to be just a speed design, right? Let's see. Oh, hero icons probably better as well. Let's go in there. And then I'm just going to search up, what am I looking for here? Cap? Graduation cap? Something. Hey! Nice. Alright, I'm going to take this. Copy and paste this right here. It looks ugly, but that's fine. Oh, it's within the same vector. That's no bueno. No bueno. Paste it here. Boom. All right. Now I'm just gonna do a couple of fixes to it. Number one, we make it white. How do I? Oh, I need to unlink this. So we unlink it from the previous one. How do I do this again? I have to detach from instance now. I should be able to detach it. I don't know why it doesn't work. Okay, let's go in here and just copy the icon as well. If we take this out here, now can I detach it from instance? Plugins, widgets, development, new widget, manager, select all widgets. I guess, okay. Oh wait, I had a button to unlink it from yeah, now it should be mine. Question mark, question mark. Alright, okay. Now I can turn it to be white. Okay, nice. I don't like how like this is like not filled out properly. I can workshop it. Let's just workshop it right now. Sucks that I have to like already edit something that should be done by somebody else, but it's fine. Alright. And then I can just do some bendy logic right here to make it look and follow the already like defined nature of this, and then I can just drop boop. Nice. Boop. Icon work done. Of course you won't choose an icon like this. I'm just like literally like mass workshopping something like in 2 seconds, like I've made it, right? Type of thing. And then it would be at the center here. This low-key kind of sucks. How do we make this have more contrast? It would definitely be bigger then. Just making it bigger gives it a lot more staying power here. And then yeah. So something kind of like this, where you have your grade here, like your whatever blah 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 thing here, and you know what I mean, right? So something kind of like this, where we have the going up and down, and you can look at more design inspiration from this. So I would say, hey, number one, look at like how do like stock apps do, like Apple stock app, like what does their logo look like, and see if you can like low-key steal some stuff from them. Logo, like see their logo right now, like low-key just try to like steal stuff from stuff like that, right? So basically keep it simple. Yes, the important part about a logo for an application is to keep it simple, keep it to its most minimal elements, that if I saw your logo from the phone 30 meters away from me, I can instantly recognize it. Like, hey, what does this app do? I can imply what it does from there, right? No bueno. No me gusta. Oh, they're in a frame. What if I just brought this out like right here though, and then I nuke this portion? Oh, but there's an issue of the text just like scaling up to however it wishes. And if we give it like this, then what about that? Now when we do this, no, me don't like it. Do I have text scaled? Text scaled? Nope. Now what about this? Now it keeps its scale no matter how it goes. I like that. And alignment center. All right, nice. So a couple of things. I need to add a padding on just the entire thing like that does. Oh, this is such a pain. The fact that the hitbox for this is not directly proportional to how it behaves here. All right, let's add a padding here. It's gonna follow GB padding, UI padding, and then we go to the top, and we had like a 5 or something, right? That's better. All right, that looks absolutely fire. So now, yep, pretty much it. One thing we need to add is a background image. How do I add a background image? To add a image. Can I just drag an image in? I can do that now. Image label, right? So I can just drag this image up. Mistake. Never make that mistake ever again. Never make that mistake ever again. Laptop view, grab image label, and then we're just gonna drag this thing to fit the entire portion of the screen, and then I'm just gonna send this image to layout order 0, and then layout order 1, so it shows up above it, I believe. So now if I size this, of course it's not gonna work. Scale. I can just use this now. Plugins. Not constraint rather, but we can use unit conversion, scale. Now when I change this, it should change, but nope. All right. What am I doing? I am fixing the UI of this freaking game, because it's quite a bit to deal with. I want to move the asset manager down, and let's go to position. I mean, this seems relatively valid in terms of scale. I think what is messing with me here is a couple of things. Number one, its size functions off scale as well. So I'm wondering why that when I scale, no scale width. It's not working. No. Oh wait, because I'm looking at a different thing. This is what I should be paying attention to. All right. So it still uses offset for its size. So I can go in here and do size, scale, size, offset. Does it do that? No, it doesn't work on these. Okay. So we just do scale 1. We remove offset. Of course it's gonna be mad at us, but that's fine. Best way to fix that is to go onto the size of the bottom bar, because it uses scale. We minus this. So minus nice, essentially. Except it should probably be slightly smaller than it is right now. So I'm just gonna go in. Boom. Nice. TikTok is an AI company. Do you understand the 6-dimensional math? No. Why do you guys keep like? I feel like if anybody wants to make something complicated, they add a dimension. Do you understand 20 millionth direction math? No, bro. I'm just the same as you, bro. Like, no, I don't understand 1 millionth dimension math. No, I'm not studying like 20 different subjects. What's up, gang? How's it going? I am making a Roblox game right now, and we are getting the UI worked on. So this is the laptop view. This is the background image, so add a wallpaper. Background image right here, and we are taking this, and for some reason the application column decides that it needs to be at the back of the bus. Layout order should be like what, 10 or something. You should be out. You should be forward. Oh wait. If we make this 0, and we make this like what, 10, does that bring the this forward? I mean, the layout order is 0. The layout order of this like 100. Controls the sort order of the UI update when used with a GUI style layout. Order. In my opinion, what are the most valuable language that gets a good job today? COBOL. Yo, I mean, COBOL is Lambo language, though. COBOL is Lambo language. Like, if you learn COBOL, you're guaranteed to get a Lambo at the end of your tenure, bro. You're gonna be rich as fuck. But besides that, I would say, just in general, like, for, I think, JS, Swift, Kotlin, so just building applications and stuff. C++ is also a good thing to know. It honestly depends on what field you want to go into, right? Because at the end of the day, to get a good job, there's so many different jobs, there's so many different things that people are using with different languages that you just kind of have to be able to like know a bunch of them. Like, not like know a bunch of them, like, but you're gonna have to learn something eventually, right? So is it necessary to like say, oh, I'm gonna learn this language, it's gonna make me a lot of money? I don't know. But for stuff like COBOL and OCaml, you kind of have to like pretty fire your learning for that stuff. Nah, bro, not OCaml, bro. It's COBOL, bro. Like COBOL is the type of shit you see in the freaking like banks. You see that shit in what? In like research papers. Like, oh, that's Unk language, bro. Nobody knows what COBOL is nowadays. That's why they pay the big bucks for y'all. This is an issue, right? Because it doesn't maintain aspect ratio. Add aspect ratio constraint. Now it does something like this. Decisions. I didn't even know about stuff like that. Wow. That makes so much sense. All right, let's do this. If I add aspect ratio constraint onto this entire thing. Decisions. Oh. But it stops it right here, huh? Alright, I think I need to go into position. Or rather scale. Size. I think I can take this and put it right here where it's taking up the whole thing, and I can just do scale. Now when I scale it up and down, it should, nope, it still stops at that because it's a constraint. Oh, okay. Wait, which Amazon office are you at? I know like 4 people go into Seattle office this summer. I'm going to Seattle office this summer, but I don't know what team I'm gonna be on, so hey, who knows that much essentially. But yeah, the world is cooked when the COBOL unks retire. Essentially, like the world is basically gone when the COBOL unks retire. How to change layout. How to overlay elements in Roblox Studio properly. Because like I'm having an issue where like they're not overlaying properly, right? Display orders. Z index. Ooh. Index. Oh, that makes so much sense. Alright, I'm gonna do this. Z index of the application column should be 3. Boom! Now it's up. Nice. Okay. And then we can take the application column. I'm gonna just take this right here. It's the UI list layout that for some reason it wants to align it center. It should align to left, and then we'll have to add padding on the left as well. So we'll have a padding. Oh, padding. Oh, this I can just do padding here now. So I'm gonna add padding, UI padding, and then for the left we're gonna add a constraint of 10, and oh, probably like 20 then. 20. Oh shit, that's 120. 20. Yeah, that's better. Wait. Oh, wait. Yeah. Again, if you guys have any questions, comp sci coding, I am always here to answer those. All right. Couple of questions I have for this. Number one, we have a layout constraint here, right? But, right? It limits it to be here, which is not meta, chat. It's not meta. It's absolutely not meta. Y0. Actually, no. You know what I want? I'm gonna set the anchor point to be 0.5, 0.5, and then I'm gonna change the positioning of this to be not. Okay, yeah, 0.5. 0.5. Boop. Now it's always gonna be in the center of the screen, no matter what its scale is. Nice, nice, nice. We are looking good, boys. All right. So this is gonna be laptop view. Within the laptop view, we're gonna have a couple of things below it. All right. The UI is looking good enough here. So I'm just gonna drag out these two items, and I'm gonna drop them right smack dab. No, I need to make a layout. Okay, frame, and we're gonna make that frame. We're gonna call it I'm gonna name it application view. I think it's called. And then we can scale the position to be actually no, we can just make the size. So we go to size, we change it from using offset to use essentially scale. So I can do 1 1, and we can make the transparency essentially this much. We set the z index to be like what, 4 or something, so it always comes first. And then we basically drop these two views directly under the application view. Boom. Now the application view is going to contain both the home page and the actual linked out interface, right? So if I go ahead and turn on the visibility for this, visible, bloop, hey, we have the linked out interface. And if I go in here and I turn on the visibility for that, okay, so now couple of things actually. Now we have the nav bar, we have the placeholder for this is supposed to be like post view. I'll decide if I want to add that eventually, but right now I want to actually take the linked out interface and drop it under here, right? And then I can make this visible. Boom. All right, so we're making a couple pieces of progress here, and I like that. Did I join admin abuse? What's admin abuse? Is that a game I'm missing out on? You know I'm monk now, bro. I don't play Roblox games that much anymore. I've officially hit Unk status now, bro. Alright, so this is going to be, when you make a post, this view comes up, right? Nice, nice, nice. I'm gonna add an X button to close the view out, but yeah, so you make your stuff. Okay, nice, nice, nice. And let's go to the controller so we can fix that. You're Unk? Yes, I'm literally Unk now, bro. Even though I'm 18, is 18 technically Unk now, guys? Visible, close, close. I think I go into linked out and I close this one. I close I make this one not visible. And then this is fine. All of these are fine. One little thing is in the application column we have the linked out why is it a scroll view? Linked out, it's like thing, right? Button. Boom. 18 is prime era, so I'm currently in my prime. So 1 year from now, I'm gonna be Unk era. Shoot. That means I gotta like maximize on my fame right now. This is nice. Me likey, me likey, me likey. So we are currently reaching a stage where we shouldn't care about what it looks like on different screens because we are testing. Okay, we've only spent like what, about 2 hours on this. So great, great, great. You gotta get rich by 18. Shit. I guess I've already failed, bro. I guess I've already failed. Maybe by 19. My 19 is more feasible. After the Amazon internship locks me in, bro. Apart from that, bro, we're cooked. We're cooked here. Is CS cooked? Yes, CS is cooked. Don't ask me any questions. I'm trolling. That's like what evil Dara would say. Is CS cooked? I'm like, yes, CS is cooked. There is no hope for any of you kids. All right, so I should probably have made that an image. Is it fine to vibe code projects and just grind leak code? No, you need to actually like know how to build projects, twin. I feel like projects come before leak code. Projects should come before leak code. Doing your actual job should come before leak code. Like legit. Can I get a sweet internship or data science degree? Yeah, it depends. Like, do you know how to program? Do you know how to code? Do you make projects? Do you know how to leak code? Leak code. I mean, leak code is literally like, you should think about leak code more of like a skill check you have to pass within a game. Like, think about Skyrim, right? If you want to be able to use the flame spell, right? You need like 30 points in destruction. Doing leak code is grinding your 30 points in destruction in order to use your specific spell, right? So you have to grind leak code to get to the job, but after you need to know how to play the game in the first place, right? You know how to play the game. So learning how to build projects is first. Leak code is the only thing you know how to do. Yo, Alyssa, you might have to. I mean, that's a good thing, but that's also a bad thing, right? Because leak code by far is something that you need to grind on a lot. You know, like it's technically not as improvable as like building projects. Building projects is really, really important. Like really, really important. Because on the job, they're not going to be telling you to do two-sum. They're going to be telling you to build a freaking thing, right? They're not going to tell you to do two-sum. So you got to like start like building projects. And since you already know how to do leak code, I feel like it's going to be like less difficult for you to like just like the writing part of the code, but more of like you just need to go through the process of building things. I just finished intro to CS and Python, and I want to definitely first project, but I don't know how to start. It's following tutorials for project okay up to a certain point. So it has a guy who's been in tutorial hell for many, many different disciplines, from drawing to 3D modeling to coding to game dev. I can tell you, tutorials might be the worst and best thing to ever exist. And it all depends on your approach to this. I have kind of like reformed my entire idea on this, and like, let's say only watch one singular very, very good tutorial. And when I mean by tutorial, I mean like something you actually like follow along like word by word and like copy what they're saying, what they're doing, right? And then break away from that. The reason why I say that is because yes, tutorials are very good for you to like get initial knowledge to know what you're doing, but you've got to like actually go ahead and iterate by yourself and like add little things and do stuff and get comfortable with doing things by yourself. That's why I would say the best approach to learn is project-based learning, which is what I've been doing. Like for this, for example, the Roblox game I'm building right now, I learned how to use Roblox Studio and write code in Lua and do all that stuff within 7 days. Today is day 7, and I did not watch a single tutorial on that. I was just like searching up stuff, looking, cross-referencing, going back and forth, figuring out like stuff. You see, I'm searching constantly, right? And I was able to get to this point. Imagine if I spent a week watching a tutorial, learning how to build a game, and then going back and then coming back here and then saying, hey, do I know what I'm doing? Do I know what I'm not doing? Like, you know what I mean? Right? So you've got to be able to like build like that. I'm having GPT walk me through how to do it and then coding the next part on my own. That loop, yes. That loop is really important, P. Ever since GPT happened, I've been following that loop as well. And pre-GPT, bro, to learn how to program, a tutorial was somewhat necessary. Facts. I've been watching Bro Code and with Mosh for things I'm trying to figure something out. Yeah. So like watching tutorials on not a wider scale, but a smaller scale. Like for example, let's say you want to do this one specific thing and watch a tutorial for that. That's fine. But watching a tutorial on a wider scale kind of like gives you negative progress instead of positive progress, depending on how you look at it though. Thanks for the follow, Alyssa. This is supposed to be a button. Did I mess up, chat? Let me fix this. Alright. I'm gonna become the master programmer. CS student at Harvard? Bro, we don't even code in class. I have infinite theory, no XP. Yo, dead ass, y'all just learned theory? Holy shit. Hopefully it'll get better in your other years, but hey, you got it. Did you study any theoretical certifications and how? I didn't study any theoretical certifications. My entire learning of comp sci has to be like the most bare bone, you're like actually touching code stuff. I didn't even get like structured like actual learning up onto like high school, and I started programming in middle school, right? So I've just been like doing stuff myself essentially and searching and researching. That's why I've experienced getting stuck in tutorial hell so much. So I understand. How's it going, Steve? Let's look at this right here. I want to make this an image. How do I? Let me go back to Figma, and then I'm just gonna go to this little this right here, and I'm literally just gonna export it as an image. Export PNG. Boom. Should be fine. Make that button.png, and then I can just drop this in here. And essentially, I'm low key. No, don't say look genuinely. But yeah. Just finished studying today. Shopify is basically free money and freelancing. Hey, W. Now you're gonna be making all of us. Yes, I said all of us the big bucks. Alright, I want to make this not visible for un segundo, and then work on basically replacing this entire stick with a image. So I just put an image decal. A couple of things. Actually, let's go back to putting an image. Yeah, replacing this entire thing with an image. So I can delete this entire frame. Boop. And then we add an image decal, an image label, boom. And then in the image label, we drop this image right here. Make that button, boom. I think. Love the UI, thank you, man. Don't give them equity. I think this is fine, question mark. I don't know how to feel about it, cause I guess I gotta take the background color off. Where's the color coming from here? Not from the frame, of course. The image label has a background color. Image color 3. Can I turn? Oh, that's just the image color, right? Where's the? Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Like this, right? And then if you did this, would it scale it up and down? Other than Roblox Studio, what other software do I use? Well, I'm doing a challenge to make a Roblox game in like 2 weeks, so I'm technically not a Roblox dev. I literally just hopped on this like 7 days ago. But besides that point, I make applications. So I built this open source application called Icarus. It's called Icarus. It's an open source Valorant strategy tool. It's a tool to allow Valorant players to be planning strategies for the game inside of Valorant, outside of Valorant. And the entire shtick here is that Valorant's a hero shooter, meaning it has multiple characters and multiple abilities that have multiple different sizes on different maps. So without having a workspace that puts in all of that context and make sure it's up to date with the game on every update, right? It's not impossible to plan strategies for the game of Valorant, and that's exactly what my application does. Not only does it bring in all of the characters, it also brings in their abilities as well. So if you look at this like specific ability for a character, if you look at the sizing and like where it stops and where it extends to on the map, is exactly one-to-one with how it behaves and functions within the game of Valorant. So this becomes very, very important because not only can you like bring all that data, you can also add stuff like images. Like, so you can add images. As you can see, I add this Roblox studio image right here. You can add text as well, and you can draw as well. So like all that stuff. Also, the drawing was a pain to get done. I keep talking about this like it's like trauma, but it is trauma. Okay, it is trauma. I'm wondering if I did write an article on the drawing process, because that would be a cool thing to do. I did talk about it in my video though. So let's see. Pretty factor, update to-do list. I didn't. It's code gen. This part was. So I didn't talk about drawing in any of my stuff. Wow. And that was like the bane of my existence, by the way. Yeah, drawing for sure are a pain in the hell with live chat being close second. Yeah. Bro, I'm now keep in mind, by the way, I'm gonna have to have this this little like drawing thing update live as well when I do add online functionality. So that's something for me to figure out. I'm gonna jump off the nearest building, by the way. All right. I think I need to increase the size of this image right here because it looks a bit tacky. Okay, let's fix a couple of things on Figma right here. So I can go in here, go into this entire view we have right here, linked out button, and I'm gonna export it at 2x resolution, and maybe that helps. I mean, what's the resolution on this? That's probably better. Yep. 2x. And then now I can take this. I'm gonna delete this portion. I can just replace the. I can just upload a new one. No. All right, upload 2x. How's the vibe coding going? I low-key haven't even opened like cursor at all. I haven't done any code related stuff today. It's all been UI, and I'm almost done with it, so I can start coding it. Which finally, right? Okay, so it has better resolution now. Okay, that's better. And of course, I'm just gonna have to make like. I can technically delete this now, since it's absolutely not necessary anymore. Now that I have it like as an image, right? And then when I click this, when I start the game for a second, I click the button. I also gotta make. How do I make this? Add OFY. Wait, what's OFYE? Selectable. I think if I remove that, that shouldn't be an issue anymore. Of course, there is an overlying layer. Because I don't know why it's doing that. Application column, UI aspect ratio, application column, bottom bar, application view. If I go in here, I do selectable is off, right? The best crypto investment LARP in the scene, really? I would say like being a quant is the biggest LARP, no? Like quant has to be the biggest LARP in history. there's like a T3 chat issue. I have an issue in my Roblox game where whenever I hover over a frame, it's making my mouse key have the selected icon, even though there's nothing selectable on the frame. Is there a property I'm missing? All right, I can just drop that there. Active. Oh yeah, active and visible are very two different things. Active. Yep. So now whenever we click on this, run the game, it's not going to be doing that. It's only going to be doing that on this portion because that's the active portion. Nice. And then I'm just going to go in, fix a couple more things. Active, turn active off. Bottom bar, turn active off. Only this should be active. And then now we run the freaking packing game. Boom. This is the only thing that is quote unquote clickable here. Couple of things to note. I would say the how do you do an image button in Roblox? Image. I guess the image button is just a button. All right, let's fix this. Link that homepage. Not that application view. Application column. We're gonna take this button and we're gonna make a new button that's much more hotter, and his name is Chad. All right, and then we essentially take this button and we're gonna call it. We don't call it anything right now. You actually just change the current image. So image content to be this. We change the background opacity to be this. And then we want to make what are we trying to do here? We're trying to make the scale type stretch to fit. That's better. Fit. And now I can scale it up to fit it. And now that's a nice image button. And now we can just nuke this other button. Boom! Dunzo. And now we only have the image button. Nice. And now it's gonna be linked out. Button. Boop, boop. Nice, nice, nice. So now when we run the game, the clicking should feel better because nope. Roblox does not do that for us. That's fine. So we open linked out. It's going to open this view on our screen eventually when we script that. And then when it opens that view, we'll do all that stuff. All right. Now we are ready to script, chat. Let's go in and let's get to scripting, I guess. 1, 2. All right. And we make it not active. Is active visible there. All right, now we're gonna actually program. Oh my god, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this, chat. Screen GUI laptop overview. It's gonna be a local script, so for each player it's gonna be very, very different. I think it should be a module script now because it's controlling every single one of these. So I'll make it a module script. All right, let's do this. Did your opinion on UI change? Studio clean UI, low key. Yes and no. I've kind of like reached a pseudo approach where I kind of have design stuff in Figma and I can actually pull them into Roblox Studio, and it's not been too bad. I still will say Roblox primitive, they still need to change like the base primitives on there. But apart from like it being like a suit for you, I think it's all right. But again, change the defaults. They suck. Okay. That's my take. Wrong project here. You need to go into open recent There. Don't save. I don't think I'm making any useful changes. Now we're back. All right, nice. And I'm just gonna go in here and we're gonna hit up some wordings. Rojo menu. And yeah. And then we're gonna start this, and then we're gonna go in, we're gonna connect Rojo. Boom, bap, bop. Done. Okay, now we are on a LARP pad, right? Also, I want to organize these scripts so bad, but God knows they're not letting me do it. Am I making a game or just experimenting? I'm making a game right now. LARP manager. What about the LARP top? Because I swear God I had that on here. I just remember where it is. Oh, here it is. LARP top runner. So we attach the LARP top, and then we say, hey, it's triggered, right? And then once it's triggered, we fire open LARP top runner, right? And then the LARP UI client, we do all of that stuff, right? Oh, this is just the LARP UI in itself, right? Oh, this should totally be a module script now. Oh, this is attached, and we attach to the LARP frame. So how do we do that here? When it's connected, we do that much. Oh, okay. So honestly, I can leave it like this. It doesn't have to be a module script. But I do want to do a new file called what's the point of Rojo? Rojo basically syncs Roblox Studio code with your VS Code or like Cursor or whatever, so you can edit them within those places. I'm overwhelmed, LMAO. I only recognize VS Code. Yeah, it is quite a bit to get used to. All right, let's do this. We're gonna call it LARP controller. No. LARP UI controller dot client dot Lua U. Now the question is, actually, there should be a module script, no? Lua U. I think this is fine. And then we can do some like some module script jazz, right? Where have you seen they're doing a studio game jam for 65K? Holy crap. I don't think I can join that one, chat. Local. How do you write a module script again? Give me un segundo to remember how you do that. Let's see. I probably have one module script here. So essentially what you do is that you do that and you do okay, so module script would be local RPI controller. So are module scripts essentially meta tables? No, it looks like they are. Let me ask. Are module scripts technically meta tables? Nothing does. Confusion might come from. So the module merges the hello, and then you do require my module state a hello. The module just return the module scripts of an instance, not the table, and something with properties like name, parents is a module script. Where meta tables come from? Meta table in Lua is a normal table that defines special behavior of another table. For example, custom indexing. So, holy clapperoni! Yeah, that's good enough for me to know. My knowledge ends there. I was just curious. So local function show LARP UI, and then we get player. Well, player is going to be local player. You know that much, right? Can we have client to client events on Roblox? Like, I mean, like events within the same client, like the same client. the server and the server rebroadcasts it to other clients if needed. But if you can have a local client communication using Lua event patterns or Roblox objects. Oh, so technically I can just call the module script if I require it in that one, and then we can do it from there. Okay, that makes sense. All right, now we can do some programming essentially, right? So we have the player, and essentially we want to do a couple of things. First of all, we've got to tisk. It should be fine. All right. I'm gonna go into here. I mean, technically we do local player, but is it worth it? I think it's valid to do this instead. Local players service is equal to that, and then players declare the local player, and then we can just do that. And we technically don't even need player here. I mean, we'll just call that specifically for that player that did that, and then it would be wait for child live UI is visible equals true. All right, so if we go into Roblox Studio, and what we're looking for is whenever I'm just gonna run Roblox, and you're gonna look at the architecture of this. If you go into here, we can see that whenever we have our players, we have the player currently, and we have player GUI, and then screen GUI, and then laptop view. So essentially is that why I want to make laptop view visible, right? Let's go in here and do that. So we're gonna go into local laptop view. Well, I need to name my stuff accordingly, right? Laptop view is going to be player GUI dot not even that dot screen GUI, right? Dot, I guess now we can wait for child laptop view, right? And now if we go to Roblox Studio, this seems like something that makes sense. And then essentially I can just go in here and be like, yo, laptop view is visible equals true, and I'm just gonna do that, and then we can check this. So if we go into here and we're printing this, I can essentially just require that, and I can do this much, and I should be fine. Let's run it and let's see if it works. How's it going, the one and only RJ? Alright, are there any errors? It sounds like there's errors. Alright, well, not sounds like, it looks like there's errors, right? So number one, what is the error? Client script is not a valid member of game. Oh yeah, I'm a bit stupid, aren't I? So it's gonna be game dot where's that gonna be at? Where's the client folder at? Something I've got to figure out. It's gonna be starter player, no? Player scripts, and then that. Okay. How about this? I can reference it in a different way. We can do. Okay, stop. Where am I supposed to be at? In here. So we can do this. We can do require script dot parent dot larp UI controller dot Lua. Yep, that sounds about right. That's better. So let's try to run it. How do you pronounce GUI like that? I just saw your Roblox video. It's a GUI, bro. It's GUI. You don't say GUI. GUI is buds, bro. If you say GUI, you gotta go. It's GUI over here, bro. GUI, you gotta go, bro. Not in 2025. Not in 2025, bro. No, it's not GUI, bro. Get out of here. It's an acronym for a reason, bro. You don't call it squeal. It's SQL. You don't call it squeal, bro. Whew. 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 Holy crap. Alright. Attempt to call Mill Valley. W errors. W errors. Is squeal? You gotta go. No. You gotta go. House Gaming Simulator moving. It's doing good, but trying to get the computer to show the UI. Also, this guy has gotta go. What do you mean? Like he TML? Like you can't say he TML. It's HTML. Like you gotta understand, bro. GUI, not GUI. Well, GIF is different. GIF is different. GIF is different. But that's beside the point. All right, show LARP UI. So, I'm confused as to. Oh, I know what's going on. All right, it should be local function. It should actually be LARP, and we can do this. You're the first person I've heard to say GUI, then you haven't left the earth, bro. On the face of this earth, everybody says GUI. Not GUI. GUI. What lang? My eyes isn't. We're doing Lua right now. It's also because I made it super, super tiny. Don't worry, twin. Got you. No, see? I just made a miss. That was a mistake, bruh. I just made a mistake. A severe lapse to my judgment type shit. Yay! It works. Nice. So this is the laptop view, right? So you're supposed to be in the laptop, and you're supposed to be clicking stuff and really doing stuff, right? So let's do that much. All right, next couple things. We want to add a function, which is essentially going to be hide LARP UI. Essentially hide LARP UI, right? Tisk. Is it true that Roblox is a money glitch? Yes, it is. Lua U for a Roblox executor. Yeah, we're making a Roblox game right now. All right. So I need a couple of questions, help with like architectural questions. So right now I kind of have for the entire UI interface of trying to get like controlling a UI from the player using a module script on the client side. Do I have the module script like attached using client collection, like the collection service, or should I have it be the other way around? What do you think? Requires module script direct pattern. If you have main client, UI client root, especially require module scripts, right? And pros, cleaner ownership, responsible, simple to reason and debug, no hidden behavior. Less dynamic, if you want to automatically bind logic to new items that appear later, right? But dynamic, tag driven, your own system, right? And the logic very flexible, contextual controls work, feels over engineered for single instance UI systems like main menu, inventory. The pattern shines for object behaviors and not top level UI elements. Architecture guidance might take. It's a game. Using direct module in a have a local script as the entry point, and use module scripts as a proper sub-controller services. Okay, I guess. All right, let's do this. All right, so we're gonna do this for LARP UI. Essentially what we're gonna do is Essentially, we're gonna have this. We're gonna just do this much, right? Just like as an initialization factor, we drop this right here, and essentially we do laptop view dot close button dot mouse button click connect. Boom. You're gonna connect. You're gonna follow me. All right. Thank you, man. Give me a second. I'm not trying to look at the chat right here. I'm actually trying to look at Roblox Studio and look at this. All right. So we have our laptop view. We have our bottom bar. In the bottom bar, the close button is there. I don't know why I keep saying scroll. It's just a close button, twin. Okay. Bottom bar, close button. Bottom bar, close button. Bottom bar, close button. All right. Bottom bar, close button. Bottom bar, close button. Close button. All right. All right. Laptop view. All right. Laptop view. Thanks for the follow. View dot bottom bar dot close button dot mouse button click connect event function. Boom. Hide LARP UI. Now, if we do this, I'm just gonna do a little test, right? Test. All right. Module experience error while loading. What is that? Why is there error at that point? Oh, because I didn't save it, no? I mean, I just saved it, no? That's weird. I'm just going to close all of this and make sure I sync it again. Okay, let's try this again. Screen GUI is not a valid member of player GUI. We need to wait for child for that, because I don't think it gets immediately initialized at first. So we're gonna do a couple of tests here. How about this? We low key we run these functions here and we make this wait for child. So local screen GUI is equals to this, and then we go this and we do player GUI wait for child screen GUI, and then local laptop views wait for child laptop view, and then we can just nuke this. Essentially, nuke that. Yep. And now, when we run the game, we're not gonna get any errors anymore. Yes. Okay, good. And now we have to go all the way to this laptop, and we have to open the laptop. Boom. Let me close it. Boom. All right, it's working. All right. So now we have an entire system that can essentially control everything here. So a couple of things now. So we want to do laptop view. Though we want to check and make sure, if you see this right here, you see the application column. We want to make sure that whenever the linked out button is clicked, we get information on that. So I'm just gonna go into try to get into the application column and get into the linked out button on that reference. So let's do that much. All right. So laptop view dot application column. How do you spell column again? I think this should be how you spell it. And then we can do dot linked out button dot mouse button click connect. Boom. Now we don't have to hide LARP UI. Honestly, I just want to print out. We are so freaking Sigma. How's it going, yos? I'm kind of feeling it right now. We are so freaking... Ooh, errors. Why is that? Application column is not... I can't spell application. Holy crap. I gotta go back to school. Okay, application column. Alright. Let's go back to cursor. And we hit that. So application column. Applicate. Alright. This should be fine. Alright. Now we should get We're So Freaking Sigma once we hit it. Okay, never mind. Application. You know what? I'm just gonna go in here and take a look at this. Screen GUI, laptop view. I'm just gonna copy how I spelled this, and I'm not gonna look at it ever again. Oh, it's the linked out button rather. Okay. I didn't spell linked out as well. I spelled liked out button. Oh my god. I genuinely might have to go back to school, by the way. All right, let's rerun this now. Yo, how's it going, Gomez? What's popping? We are finished. We are getting the UI and we're scripting it to work now. So we're making a lot of progress, essentially. Hey. All right. So we're so freaking Sigma. So it works when we click it. And then we close it. Boom. Open. Close. Open. Close. Open. Close. Nice. Bro, all us programmers got to go back to school for spelling. I swear to God, bro. You know what? This is why my mom was always talking about the spelling bee so much, bro. Like when the spelling bee was, my mom did not joke about the spelling bee in middle school, bro. She actually made me lock in. I hate that. Now I hate spelling, bro. She did not joke about that spelling bee. I'm looking to blame that one spelling bee movie, bro. Like that one movie made everybody think like spelling was looking the most goated thing to ever exist. Boy, it was not that tough. Spelling was not that tough. I'm gonna tell you that much. All right, is this somebody's LinkedIn? Yo, wait, it's just somebody's LinkedIn. No shot. Yo, wait. This is somebody's LinkedIn. Oh my god, wait. Oh, it doesn't exist. Oh my god. I almost thought it referenced somebody else's LinkedIn. That would be so funny. Yo, how's it going, Luke Minu? All right, so we're so freaking Sigma. We probably shouldn't print that. Okay. So we want to go into here. I'm going to do a couple of base primitives for stuff. Local, I think local, it's fine. But do you hear about the Rainbow Six Siege hack? What is that? How's my game? Is going pretty good. We're scripting the UI now. So if you look at this, give me un segundo to show you. All right. I gotta run over all the way over here. All right, boom. We can open this and we can close this, and then I'm gonna make it so when you click on this, it actually opens the screen for that, and then we should be set. All right, the R6 Rainbow Six Siege R6 hack got hacked like very badly. Oh my god. Okay, Rainbow Six Siege got hacked. All right, let's look at this. So it forced Ubisoft to shut down servers. Players receive free R6 credits. Oh my god. Wait. This is crazy. This has never happened before. Like ever. Oh my god. Wait. So everybody in the game got like 3 million billion credits? What the oh my god, wait. I gotta look at bro. Like, do we know how it happened? We don't know how it happened. Oh wait, they have uncovered the details. Okay, let's look at this. For the UI, disable the movement of the character while it's on the bet I'll do that. Notification post. Previously posted about Ubisoft leads first group of individuals exploited this much. Did not touch Hold on. You're telling me multiple groups hit a train on Ubisoft? The first group gave everybody a bunch of money. The second group exploited their MongoDB instance and got a part of the internal source code. The third group went and compromised Ubisoft and exfiltrated user data. Yo. So they essentially got the fourth group. Oh my god. Yo. They essentially ran through the entirety of Ubisoft. That has to be the craziest work I've ever seen. No. This is I'm posting this shit tonight, bro. This is crazy work. Oh my god. Ubisoft is dead. They're shutting down their services, bro. Yeah, Ubisoft, holy throw, bro. They used to be a paragon of gaming until they started fucking throwing everything. All these like big studios now are gonna like just start like crashing and burning, which kind of sucks, bro. What's your favorite language to work with? My favorite language to work with is gonna be darts. Python. I hate Python. It's all right though. It's all right. I'll say it's all right. Can I repost this with my comments on this quote? All right. There must be sorely something very wrong going at Ubisoft. Besides the already bad games. All right, that's my take right there. We're posting on Twitter today. Yo, Azona, did you see that in the entirety of R6 got hacked and they gave a bunch of people a bunch of money and now the entire game is disabled? Those game studios had it coming. They don't listen to their fans and act with greed. Yeah, basically. And honestly, I don't blame the devs, bro. I actually blame the management companies. The moment you start like putting people that don't actually play video games as managers of these companies, you start losing the plot because they don't get the actual like experience of being a gamer. I should have logged on, bro. You've been like R6 is closed right now. You can't open it. Servers are shut down. Like they stole the source code. Another group came in, they stole user data. Another group came in, they stole the like actual game. Another group came in and they gave people money. Like they got ran through by 4 different groups. How does this happen? Usually it's only one guy. They actually just got like, this is crazy work. They need to do it with 2K. Yeah, bro, 2K needs to get this type of treatment, bro. Cause my brother, he bought an Xbox. He bought an entire Xbox just to play 2K. Only for them to release a game next year for $70. Right? Come on, bro. Yeah. Like, you gotta stop putting people in positions of power who actually don't have experience up to the littlest point, bro. Come on. Like, it's so annoying. That's why, like, I had this take from Theo the other day. He said that only hire for the positions you like, because that's how you're gonna find the person who like does the thing very well, rather than hiring for positions you don't care about. Right? It's very, very important. This just sucks, bro. Usually Ubisoft, bro. This is not gonna happen to my game though. All right, let's lock in. Ooh. All right. All right, let's go back to cursor and let's do some coding, chat. All right. So I'm gonna do a couple of things. If we go into Roblox and we go into the application view, we go into the linked out homepage, we can see all of these stuff. Now, I low-key don't wanna I'm just gonna name this linked out. And yeah, okay, and this is actually ooh, no bueno. What is this? Linked out, visible. If we make this visible, if we make this visible. All right, let's make this visible. Let's make this visible, rather. So linked out, and what is this? This is, and then what is this? Oh, no. Other people, other posts. How am I doing anyways? I'm doing pretty good. We're making significant progress right now. So this would be post view. Post view. There. Thanks for following, man. People should be hired with experience, not with networking. Interviewers should have a paid shift to approve yourself. Yeah, like it's so But like, I mean, interviews having a paid shift to prove yourself kind of makes the entire interview process really hard though, because like then it becomes more costly and all that stuff, and people get interviewed so slowly. And but it still should be the valid way to do things. Did I hear that right, or did you start speaking Spanish? Loki, I might have XQC syndrome, bro. I Loki talk like really, really fast. I gotta calm down sometime. Let's do this. All right, we make this. Oh, application view should 100% be visible. It's just linked out that should not be visible. All right, we are doing the right things here. All right, now let's go back to here. I want to like kill this sidebar real quick. Hi chat, and I want to go over here, so I can kind of see the layout as I'm writing it. This is meta. All right. So now reprint we're so freaking sigma. That's cool. So now I want to actually do this. So local linked out view. We're gonna go into essentially laptop view. The application column, no dot application view dot linked out, right? And now we have linked out view, and we can essentially do this where when we are clicking linked out, we make linked out view equals visible, and then we essentially have it be like this. So now we save, we go back to the game, we run this freaking packet, boom, and we come in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Open the laptop, open this, boom, we've opened this section. Yippee. All right, and then we want this close button to close everything. I want to add a little X here. All right, let's script that as well. So let's go back to the game. Right there, here, back to cursor. And I'm just going to be doing a couple of things here. So number one, we're going to go into linked out view, right? Dot close button. So the close button is actually going to be in the nav bar. So dot nav bar dot, I think it's close button, right? I don't know why it's close button. Scroll again. Stop changing your name, please. Nav bar dot close button. Just move the spawn location closer at this point. Yo, Loki, you might be right. Let me fix that. Let me move it closer. So we have Techman spawn points. We have spawn number 1. Give me a second. Let's move it. Which one is the one that's the farther one? I think let's just move these to be like opposing sides to the spawn point. And then we can essentially have you be able to just like test them really quickly. All right, so now very, very easy to walk there. All right, thanks for the tip. Did you see what happened to FaZe? Bro, they're just like saying that they left. You know what? I'm even announcing it. I'd like to announce that I'll be leaving FaZe today. It's been a sad moment for me, honestly. And you know, I've been one that's actually been like writing all the code for all of their streaming stuff. And when I signed to FaZe, I met a whole lot of people. I met Max. I met the CEO of Twitch. I met a whole lot of people. Like, and it just feels sad to leave all of them, bro. Like, it was me, Max, and freaking, what were the people in the FaZe again? Loki, I forgot. Max, Lacey. It was me, Max, Lacey, all of us, bro. We was all in there playing the video games, and then now I just gotta leave, bro. Oh my god, bro. More words on this later, but better believe I have stuff in the works. Right now I'm working on a Roblox game to try to get more money up for stuff, but that's basically what's going on. Basically, the rug pulled the guy that bought him out. That's crazy work. No. FaZe is my favorite. No, FaZe is peak as well, though. FaZe is peak. Don't worry, guys. I don't hate on FaZe. So apparently, FaZe members just started leaving FaZe randomly. I think what's happening right now is that it's either going to be a marketing stunt or something serious pretty like happen. Hey man, is that Unity? No, we're making games on Roblox Studio. All right, so a couple of things. We go into here. So application view, nav bar, close button. All right, let's go back. Give me 1 second to figure out what I'm doing. Here, this one. You don't think it's a stunt? Banks seem pissed? Damn, okay. So it's actually some real shit actually happened. That's crazy, bro. Prayers out to the FaZe clan, because you know I used to be in FaZe as well, bro. Prayers out to my boys. So freaking annoying, bro. All right. Bro's gonna say FaZe clan does not know you. Bro, yes, they know me, bro. Me, Max, all of them, bro. We locked in. Just got a job. W Jason. W Jason. I heard they were supposed to give them 20% of their earnings, but FaZe didn't sign the contract. Yeah. And you know, like they were trolling about the 360 deal. Who was trolling about the 360 deal again? Was it Banks? He was trolling about the 360 deal, bro. Holy crap. Same thing that they did to Tfue, by the way. Had no offers from May to November, and now got 3 in December. Yes, yes. And moving to Charlotte. Nice. We are making it out. And I want to tell you something. Do you want to realize why you actually got a bunch of those job offers? It's because you've been watching me, right? I low key like I talked to the company like, you know what? Yeah, I got Jason Milk. He's been watching me for a consistent period of time. Like, y'all just give him a job real quick, bro. Like, really, he really needs it. Bro. He's a talented developer. He's been in my streams for multiple different times. I can tell he knows what he's doing. And then he got the job. Boom. That's literally the meta. I use you as reference, bro. This is glazed, bro. I'm gonna get to a point where like all the companies gonna be asking me, "Yo, Dara, what's your hire list? What people do you want me to hire?" But like, you know what? I'm gonna put y'all on game right now. Facts. The first week I got an internship. Told you, bro. Told you it works. It works. This is what I call the Dara effect. The Dara effect. The moment you start watching my streams, you automatically get a job. You can't be unemployed and be in my streams. It's just not it's not conducive. It's not conducive. All right, I'm gonna stop trolling, chat. Bro, you better hire me. Yeah, when I lock in though. Right now, I'm training right now. Whatever you say, fine shit. All right. So we open the linked out button, and then now we can click close. Ooh, it does work. Nice, 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 nice. Okay. So I want to add a X button to the freaking packet right here, so we can fix that. What happened to my music, bro? Is YouTube trying to take me out? I'm still watching. Let's go back to here. What am I making? I am making a Roblox game called Build a B2B. It's essentially a play on the entire like YC startup nature. It's a satire game where you build your own tycoon. Your entire goal is to scam your investors and shitpost on LinkedIn to generate hype and scam your employees and build your company to have 30 million MMR. Geeky all linked out. Bro, where are you supposed to LARP at, bro? You need to LARP on LinkedIn. All right, linked out view, nav bar, and I want to make it so like in the initial post view is actually not visible, and then when you click make a post, so make a post frame and then make a post and then we click that. Why is there a UI list layout in here? This is absolutely not necessary. Let me make sure I'm not messing things up, bro. So let me so visible, visible, visible. Why on Roblox now? I'm making a Roblox game right now. I'm doing it. Oh wait, Jason, he's up in here for a bit. I'm doing a 2-week challenge to build a Roblox game in 2 weeks, and we're on day 7 right now. Okay. I want to note something. Why is there a UI list view in here? Delete. Okay, nice, nice, nice. This makes a whole bunch of aura and a whole bunch of sense right now. What's Wagyu? Isn't Wagyu like a special kind of beef? It's like a really expensive beef. Please tell me you live in Charlotte, Virginia, so we can be friends. I don't live in Charlotte. I do live in like my dorm. UMBC's that like is in Baltimore area. So Catonsville, yeah, Catonsville, Maryland. So it's not too far. All right, let's do this. So make a post, and then default button. What is this? What are we doing? Post on. And now I can take this and why is there a UI list layout here? And then that means you can't center if there's not a UI list layout in there. Okay, that makes sense. Nah, bro, I'm gonna be living paycheck to paycheck. Ooh, is that aura? Tell me that's W aura right there. All right, let's write some code here. All right, so a couple of things. Lap LinkedIn view. All right, okay. Linked out view. Linked out view dot make post frame dot make post dot post button dot mouse click connect. Boom. Print. We're so freaking Sigma. We do that, and then we actually go to we have to trigger the LARP view. So essentially what we do is LARP view I'll make 5K a month after taxes, but 20% of that goes to rent, and 230 goes to car and renter. Yes, bro. I've watched a bunch of videos on budgeting, and the most meta way to essentially cut your budget is to don't like kill your frivolous spending, because at the end of the day, like, yes, you spend like what, $10 on Starbucks. How much does it like dent in your entire like budget? Not that much. You're actually focusing on the stuff that takes up a whole chunk of your monthly budget, and not the little tiny stuff, because the little tiny stuff you can always control, and it's not worth living a like quote unquote worst life experience to like have the big thing, right? I'm not parasocial, but why did I go on IG and see Kaisenat broke up with his girl? Did Kaisenat? I didn't even know Kaisenat had a girl, bro. Bro, what's happening on Twitch this December? This December, Twitch is low-key blowing up because I'm on Twitch right now. So if you don't want to watch me on Twitch, go on Twitch. I'm on Twitch right now. This December, I own Twitch. Yeah, bro, like, this gotta be one of the craziest days from the internet. Right when everything's closing, by the way. You definitely don't want to be eating fast food, though. Yeah, fast food is like $10 a day, yeah. And eating fast food every day is just gonna make you chopped anyways, bro. It's gonna make you chopped anyways. So if you want to be on the lock-in arc, it's cheaper to even like just like make your own food, and it tastes better. It literally just tastes better. Furniture, bro. Jason, you don't need furniture. All you need to survive. I'm not trolling. Bed, TV, PC. Boom. Absolute cinema. Maybe bed frame. All right, bed frame, bed, PC, TV, absolute cinema. There's nothing else you need, bro. That's peak male experience right there. No need for extra furniture, no need for decorations, no need for nothing. All right, that's all you need. Bed plus TV plus chairs plus couches, 5K. Boy, I think the couch is taking up most of the money. Take the couch out, get a couch from my Facebook Marketplace. Like really trying to scrap for cash, bro. You gotta be budget with this shit. Oh yeah, I forgot about fridge. Ooh. Get a bean bag, bro. Don't get a couch, bro. A bean bag. See, we're getting even. Draco said a futon and a desk to put your PC on is all you need. Need a couch for the woman though? Are we serious right now, bro? Are we serious right now? We're supposed to be programming here, Jason. Okay, you need. Naturally. It is valid, Jason. It's valid. Favorite Drake song? It would be isn't it Passion whatever? I think that's my favorite Drake song. Passion Fruit. That's my favorite one. She can buy the couch herself. Facts. Like, it makes so much sense. Cause like, why would you need a couch when you have a bed? Just sit on the bed, bro. It's a freaking packet. Is this mallcore? I did not know this was mallcore. I'm low-key just like listening to a breakcore playlist. All right, let's get this sorted out. So if you look into this portion and you go to make post button, mouse button one, click connect, blah blah blah, right? We essentially want to take the local LARP view. LARP view is going to be equal to, or rather, I want to call it post view because that makes so much sense. Post view. Post view is going to be again linked out view dot post view dot post view, and then we can kind of take the post view, or we can do post visible equals true. Passion Fruit is still good though. Not your number one. What's your number one right now? You know what? I'm gonna go get on the grind and do more coding. Yes, bro. Coding 24, 28, 7. I don't care. I'm supposed to be getting a relocation package, but they haven't given me shit yet. Oh, just wait. Take care. Thank you, Trav. Dara, why is your player in lowercase and everything is higher case? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you, but it feels right for it to be lowercase. Is that weird? Is that weird that I think it feels right for it to be lowercase now? It feels weird it not being lowercase. Also, my AirPod died. I can't find the other ear. It's somewhere in my room, but I'm low-key too lazy to find it. So music will have to continue in a different way, I believe. Actually, it takes like 10 minutes for them to charge. So, oh, I gotta charge those. It should be fine. I use Pascal and everything. Should I use Pascal and everything? You know what? I guess. What do you think of the Blackwell chips? I mean, Nvidia is always good with those. Like they do their job, and they're best in class for their TS, right? They do it well. Did they drop new chips? I do remember about Blackwell. Isn't Blackwell like freaking? Oh, oh, that's the new one. Oh, holy crap! Hold on, that just happened like when? Give me un segundo. 1 month ago, boy. Get out of here. I mean, hey, I'm only thinking about gaming right now, bro. It's just the server chips. Oh, then that's fine. I mean, they literally are the best in class for like AI stuff. I forgot. I started using my hands to talk during interviews, and I got 3 offers after that. See, that's the Dara method. I do that all the time. Hand gestures to talk. It makes it more like I'm really trying to impact knowledge into you guys right now. If you think about it, Low key, I look back at the videos and I realize that what am I even making with my hands, bro? I'm just doing whatever right now. Look at Mark Zuckerberg wall photo on Facebook, bro. Wait. Mark Zuckerberg wall photo Facebook. Um, wait, where's it at? I don't see the image you're talking about. Like Loki, can we talk about how Mark Zuckerberg locked in? This guy locked in, bro. He went from looking like a non-human to actually looking like Loki. He's looking for kind of fire. Forgot that was your LinkedIn. Glad I was connected with you before I stopped accepting before you stopped accepting requests. Nah, the accepting request thing was looking a troll. So I still accept people's requests. I just like take time to look at them. You're crazy. I'm crazy with those hands. Whoa. What do you mean? What do you mean, bruh? What are you talking about? He's so stiff at MMA. It's crazy, bro. Actually, let's look at this Mark Zuckerberg MMA fight. Yo, he's low key red, bruh. I did not know Mark was going like that. Yo, nah, bro. Mark might be goaded. That's it, bro. I'm trying to be like Mark. Like your LinkedIn post, boy. All right, bet I'm gonna check it. 2.5K views on LinkedIn is trolling, bro. The best way to get views on LinkedIn is to troll, bro. You can only wait. Is that wait? That's your post, isn't? Is this it? Wait, is this your post one or nah? I'm just gonna upload it. All right. Anyways, but yeah, the best way to get LinkedIn stuff is to troll. It's to troll. That's the only way to make it. Yes. Is this it? All right, bet. This is this is my goat. All right. Where's the crying emoji? All right. I commented, bro. Much love as well, bro. You should be like Mark, but you should be better than him. Yeah, I should be the one guy that's like really strong and runs a whole lot. I'll run like a sub five, no, a sub 20, a 5K and all that stuff. Bro, how good is to run a small website on Windows 10? It's not that crazy. I mean, you can do that. Start MMA maxing, bro. I low key don't like fighting though. I really just really just like doing like exercise and running. That's all I do. Like some gym stuff and running. That's all I do. Like actually fighting people, I feel like I could get like actually injured from that. And Loki, I'm Loki traumatized because in my middle school there was this one guy who did jujitsu, and he would literally make his entire personality about jujitsu. He would just come up to you and be like, "Hey, do you want me to like take you down or choke you?" I'm like, "Whoa, get away from me, bro!" Like he every second, bro, he's trying to fight. I'm like, "Yo, all right, like back up." How about you code an AI to fight for me? Mmm. But he was probably not a good belt. He talked about how he was pretty good at jiu-jitsu, but I just didn't. I never asked him what belt he was. What am I looking for here? The make a post button and it makes the post view visible. Nice. I don't know if you can. If the experimental Amazon AI can produce other models yet. All right, let's make stuff non-visible here. So no, non-visible, non-visible, uh, not visible. Um, um, no, this should be visible. No, this should be visible. So when you open linked out, this should be visible, and then this is the one that's the problem. All right, let's see. Let's check. All right, we go to the LARP top. We open the LARP top. We open linked out. Boom. We open linked out, and then we make a post on linked out. Boom. You can make a post. Boom, 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 boom. Post to post. Boom. Done. Right. Of course, we'll add all the other UI animations, and we'll add an X button right here. So I'll do that right now. But it should be absolutely fire. All right. Let's fix a couple of things here. So first of all, I noticed a tiny issue. There's a thing called active. Yes, active. Something is active when it's not supposed to be. User profile, post frame, text button, post view linked out, active, taking that out. Nice. All right, now let's add an X to this view. So how do we make sure we can see it? We just go and turn up visibility, visible. Yeah, visible. Visible. Boop. And linked out. Boop. Nice. And then I want to see the post view here. User profile, make a post frame. Post view here. Visible. Boom. All right. A couple of things I need to tweak right here. How's the game going? Going pretty good. We have the computer interface fully working right now, which is absolutely sick. I need to fix this though. Yes, make this take up the entire space here. Give our UI a lot of space to work with. One thing to note though, I would say, what do I want to fix here? A couple of things I want to go ahead and did I see that Rainbow Six Siege hack? Yeah, I saw it. It's crazy. They got ran through by 4 different groups. How do you get run through by 4 different hacker groups? Like, that's insane. Yeah, I just started learning Lua as well like 7 days ago. So we're low-key locked in. Let's see. Hold on. Give me un segundo. 1 second. I really need to think about what do I want to do right here. What I want to do is I want to add a button here at the other edge of this entire thing. So I think I'm gonna actually, because this are all in a UI selection area, all that stuff, right? I want to add a button here. So I think I'll add another text button, I guess. I literally make it an X, and I do this. So text scaled, right? We up text scaled. We go to the actual text, and we just make it an X. Does that work? Bro, I can't stand watching a tutorial and the person has terrible quality. I don't know why the groups are just trolling. There's so many ways they could have profited from that. Because everybody hates Siege, bro. Nobody likes Siege. It's a dead game. That's what happens when the players who hack your thing, like, just do it for the love of the game, bro. Let's go to Figma and let's get a X button out of here. Guys, I'm so happy my workflow has improved. Close. X. That's not very impactful. I'm looking for a close button. These are a whole bunch of icons here. I'm looking for a close button. Where is that at? I guess, is this their close button? No, this is it right here. It's just called an X. Nice. I miss Roblox. You can just play Roblox, twin. When do you think GTA 6 will come out? Ooh, late 2026? No, it has to be late 2026. They're low-key pushing it. Have I seen Pumpkin MC, by the way? I'm thinking about contributing to it. What's Pumpkin MC? Pumpkin MC is a Minecraft server built in Rust. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold on, chat. Hold on. What they're missing is advancements, bosses, villagers, mobs, inventory, and all that stuff. Wait. No time, bro. I've been busy watching your lives. But you should do like my little brother's special trick. What he does is that he watches YouTube videos and plays Roblox at the same time. On his iPad, he puts it in picture mode and he just like does the same. I'm like, bro, no shot. Your brain is like actively working right now. Anyways, yeah, this is sick. Pumpkin MC is an entire Minecraft like server built in Rust, and they've only got like what 3 things left that they haven't done yet. This is absolutely crazy. This is so good. I'm definitely gonna think about contributing to it. Oh my god, this is so peak. How many monitors do I have? I have 2 monitors. Low-key, my monitors are kind of frauded monitors because the other one is actually a Lenovo, old Lenovo all-in-one PC. It's not an actual monitor, quote unquote. Um, Dara should be the boss. Dara should be the boss LARPing final boss. I should low-key be the final boss the LARPing boss question mark. I low-key play Clash with your stream in the corner sometimes. See? Multitasking. Multitasking. I low-key can't do that though. All I do is like listen to podcasts while I'm doing other stuff. Even then, whenever I'm playing video games, I can only play like one video game and not like watch something on the background. I've made myself like hyper focused essentially. Uh I'm on the 3rd monitor. Damn. Damn. I'm not second monitor content. My heart's broken, chat. I'm not even worthy of the second monitor. That's crazy work. I'm trolling though. All right, let's do this. Where's the close button? Oh shoot, it's in there. Should be in there. Only one video game? You could probably do 2 if you ruin your brain baseline dopamine enough. I know, bro. I can only do 1 video game at a time, bro. Okay, let's do a couple things here. This is just an X icon, really, really nice. I'm gonna unlink the colors real quick. I'm gonna make it white, and then I'm gonna take this icon right here. I'm gonna make the aspect ratio. I'm gonna increase it. Oh, oh no, right? We want the thickness to increase with its size. I can do this. Don't worry, Dara. You're my first monitor. I only got 1 monitor. Are people actually out there playing 2 games at once? Definitely. Depending on the type of game, you can definitely do that. Like AFK games, like games you just leave in the background and just play other games as well. They're definitely will playing 2 games at once. I think this is enough of a scaling factor, 32 by 32. We can export it as an image, and I'll just 2x it, and then export as an icon. And then we can do close icon. Do I play Clash? No, but my friends do play Clash. I used to play Clash in like early high school, but I realized that low-key the game was just not for me. And also another thing is that I'm not a big mobile gamer. I don't play games on my phone like at all. I just like read. I either read manhwa, or I read like light novels and like books, or I watch YouTube. That's all I do on my phone. Uh, Clash dev team sucks. It's rigged, really? Because like people call Clash the modern day chess now. It's Gen Z chess. All right, let me turn off noise canceling as well. I got. How do I? Let me go into Chrome. Hold on. Give me a second. Un segundo. I gotta turn off noise canceling on my freaking earbuds. Nothing X web app. Somebody made a web app for these. Let's go down here. And if you go down here, nothing near web. Where's that at? Is there a PC app for this? Ooh. Should I download it? It's no longer maintained. Replaced by the web one. How do I listen to my music? Spotify now. They make you win and lose 50-50 basically through weird matchmaking, making you get the illusion of progress to keep playing. That's like everything, yo. That's like what? EOMM, engagement based matchmaking. Every game does it. The web version is available now. And connect here. Wait, connect here. Nice. And then I can turn off noise cancellation so I can keep my battery for a hot minute. Nice. All right, now I can listen to music and y'all can hear it. Nice. The credit card is the best card. I just say hot minute, bro. I say hot minute for any time. Anytime I don't know. Put on some Fang. I mean, I'm low-key more of like a SD kid. No, I'm not SD kid. I was about to troll. I'm more of a fake Mink type of guy though. No? Let me add this button here. Image button. My music taste is low-key all over the place because I'll listen to like a Fang and fake Mink and like UK underground and like actual UK drill and like normal like Cardi, all that stuff, and then I actually listen to Japanese like math rock on the side as well, and it's like niche bands as well. But I'm low-key like the nichest guy you probably know. If you know somebody that's niche, I'm probably 2 times nicher than them. Let's make this like 40 by 40. 40 by 40 and scale. You like to listen to mall music lol every time I join? Bro, it's cause like it's this good generic background music that nobody hates. If you're dash niche, do you know who is that? Wait, El Cam holy niche. This might be niche. The definition of niche. Holy crap. He's a local terrorist. Yeah, you got that. He got that one. All right, let's change the image right here to close icon, and then we turn this transparency on, and then we make the size smaller. Of course, when it's like squared out, right, you put it right. It needs to align with the rest of these, so I'm gonna have it be like right here. That seems alignment enough. And I'll fix the aspect ratio right now. So offset is 24 by 24. Boom. And now I'm just gonna do some add constraints and add position scale size. Boom. Now when I do this, boop, 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 boop. Nice. And now this is the image button that closes everything. And if you take this, I'm gonna call it the close button here, and I can just take this close button and we can X out of it. So all right, he's got some tracks with SD 2016. Really? Close button. All right, back to programming. All right, so now we're gonna add another closure. So post view dot close button, the mouse can connect, the post view visible false. So now we have kind of like a chain of command thing where I'm gonna hop off to focus, talk to you tomorrow. I see, man. Close this, close this, close this. Ooh, aura. Open this, make a post, open this, close this, close this, close this. WUI scripting. This is worth git committing. All right, let's go in. Git add, git commit made UI, essentially. Scripted laptop UI. Now I can get to like doing work on something else. Also, I'm probably gonna be getting like models like tomorrow or next tomorrow, and we should start like finishing up the game in that process. All right, then I'm looking gonna end stream as well because like I've been live for approximately 3 hours. Today was a slow stream, but tomorrow is probably gonna be better because I'm gonna be doing a lot of programming, and that's like far more interesting than me doing like UI stuff. So yeah, we'll see y'all. If you want to talk to me on the Discord. But nice talking to y'all. See y'all later. Oh shoot, I forgot about Twitch and YouTube. Alright guys, I keep forgetting about y'all.